Now, so I said I'd check out a video here on the Ferrari J50 Riot. I'm at position 250 at the moment with like a day and a half to go. There's around 500 or so in the top 5% bracket. So that's probably safe enough, but I said I'd just record a run of the pathway that I use for this. And yeah, kind of go through it. I do actually still need an epic from this one, so well, I need a epic for this one, but yeah, I'm gonna just make sure that I get my epics. Yeah, I have everything put into acceleration, handling, and the nitro. I'm just missing one from top speed, but especially here on the Caribbean course, I think it's pretty important. Like, if you have any epics that you haven't spent yet, top speed probably isn't the best stat on this particular course to put those epics into, like in comparison to the other three. It's just that like the Caribbean as a track is probably one of the windiest tracks in the game, especially with the AI all over you in this race. That like, yeah, spending the point in top speed, definitely on a circuit where you're probably not going to be spending most of your time at the top speed of the car. Just give it a drift here at the very start, just so you can shockwave and yeah, try and build up enough meter to get that car up to its top speed. Is pretty crazy anyway already. It is just a case of like yeah, say like you could, I'd say, count less than maybe 20 seconds of this race where I'll be locked to that, especially just yeah, so like where drifting and nitro and stuff comes in so much more important here. Like the punch of the nitro of this car is really impressive, especially in comparison to most of its other stats. Like even the orange nitro doesn't exactly get like crazy speed acceleration. But yeah, I'm just gonna go down on the right hand side here and just gonna avoid the ramp. The barrel ramp is there. Drift to build up some nitro. I should get a small bit more height from that parallel ramp, but just open drift to fill up again. And yeah, like I said, shockwave to full speed, drift, keeping it, shockwave. Not doing 360s on this because the ramps there coming off of that. The road is very bumpy when you're coming down. Very costly if you hit it wrong. Drift, blue nitro to keep some speed. That's 142. That's me solidifying the top 5%. That wasn't a perfect run by any stretch, but yeah, the AI at the start is just nuts. They're like getting in the way immediately there, and the AI seems to be a bit tougher as well to certain moves now since the changes, but yeah, just a grind down along the rail and shockwave, not too bad. Shockwave again to punch the car back up to that. Was about 226 miles per hour, and then yeah, coming across the beach here, same story, just punch it into the air to build up enough nitro, because you need to have nitro coming up this ramp. Like if you're not in a shockwave ready state by the time you come up here, you've lost about a second easily just on the acceleration up that hill. It really is like a difference maker, because this car's top speed is like, it's about 220-ish miles an hour. And yeah, you want to just try and keep it as close to that as much as possible. Like, just punch into the air. I love that portion of the Caribbean track. But yeah, coming underneath here, say it is possible to hit that barrel ramp on the left hand side, but if you hit it too high on the ramp, you'll go too long and collide with the bridge. If you hit it too low, the car just flips straight over and like it just explodes instantly and it's run over pretty much. Like even if you do hit it correctly, it is still possible to like hit it right, and because you're going into this S corner, that you will just like have the car so unstable coming out here. Now I went way too far left there and clipped that too low. You could gain another fraction of a second by hitting that a bit higher. You'll gain more nitro in the air, and yeah, like it'll make this back portion a small bit faster. just like I said here, punch nitro in the air, and I'm not 316, because if you're going up that ramp on the wrong part of the 360, that car just loses so much speed. Sometimes it can just bounce as well. I've had it once or twice, and yeah, messed up on the end, ended up eating gravel and then running out of nitro. I should have had orange or some more meter for that, but not too bad still to the finish. 142. Just outside the top 100. But yeah, like I say, there's 500 players or so in the top 5% right now. That's me solidly in that top 5. And cool, Street Rampages Lewis just above us. And yeah, there's actually a bit of a gap between the times in this. See, Link's Sword, Holiday, and Raichu. Yeah, congrats guys with the cool times. Link's Sword, not the Master Sword, on position 100. But yeah, congrats guys on this, and good luck for those taking a run with this Riot as well. I do love, again, at least 5 and 10% brackets. Really cool to see that. So a lot of rewards for players to be had in this. And yeah, say with my own car, then it's just a case of like, I'm missing just, yeah, like I said, it's just one epic away from gold. So coming out of this event, it's going to be another A-class golden car, and I really do like this. As like, even though it's a kind of mid-range A-class car, I do love that kind of warthog look to it with the tusks on the front of the J50. I think it does look really good. Not sure about the open top on a supercar, but yeah, still, like, I think it's definitely a car not to kind of like snooze on too much when it comes to the A-class. It's really capable, but yeah, it is obviously mid-range kind of A-class, so it does have that ceiling against things like the Pagani, Aperta, and the Genti and stuff are all going to probably ruin this car in multiplayer, but that doesn't stop it being a really enjoyable drive. And definitely, like I said, hopefully you can pick up a few tips from that run that I did with this. And yeah, again, can I stress it, if you do have epics sitting unapplied to this car, I would strongly advise against putting them into top speed. I would say like acceleration, vital. Nitro generation on this is very important, and then handling third. And I would say, yeah, top speed would be a fourth on this track in particular if you want to try and get into the higher brackets. But anyway guys, hopefully that helps out a bit. Sub button up there over my head, and other videos from me here and here. And as always, good luck, and you drive safe in this one.